Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy Hikins and Trevor.
Well, actually, that's not a bad title for a song. So I always like to keep an ear out or an eye out for song titles. And I said something like, "I can only ever be where I am." And I thought that's quite good. And it obviously stating the obvious, we can't be in two places at once. But maybe it also says something about, let's remember that the present is the perfect present. It's a gift. So it's a present in more ways than one. So I think that's very good, what you said there. I do. Do you have anything on a bucket list then? Because that follows on from that. Now, just to preface that by saying, a lot of people's bucket list will be to see some site somewhere, the Parthenon or the Statue of Liberty. But of course, in your case, you probably wouldn't. I don't know, perhaps you would, but you may not be prepared to travel by plane or boat or anything else, because I know you are fearful in some ways, which a lot of people are. But do you have unfulfilled, or no, that's not the word. Do you have a bucket list whereby there's things perhaps domestically in this country or elsewhere that you would say, yeah, in my, before the end of my life, I would like to see that. I'd like to do that.
Yeah, I do. And this God, sorry. And this is in no way an advert for anything, but I'm not advertising anything. There are other brands of cars out there. And so when I mention this, I'm not advertising a specific brand or whatever. But I would like to own an electric G-Wagon. that's
right. Well, that's an ambition, isn't it?
That's what I want. Yeah. I would like
Nothing
to
wrong
own.
With that.
Yeah, I'd like to own one and have this thing called Mercedes Me, which is the app for the first 3 years, and just drive around places in England and just see places that I've never seen. That's my bucket list. It's very simple. I don't want to go to the pyramids of Egypt or go to this and that. No, not for me.
Okay. So far you've given us a good insight. Now I've got some what would you do circumstances, which again will tell us something about how Emmy Hikins or Cuz works. Right, the first one, you're at the cinema.
Right.
Do you go to the cinema at all?
I do. I haven't been to one in a year. So.
Okay, well, let's say you go to the cinema and the person behind you keeps talking loudly to the person next to them who is also talking. This is during the film. What do you do? Do you ask them politely if they can quieten down? Do you say, "Shut up already"? Do you leave the theatre or the cinema, or do you not do anything?
Right. So this is me. This is me to a T, right? I wouldn't even look back. I wouldn't even look back to see who it is. I would just ignore them and continue with the distraction that they're creating and try to get as much as what I've come to for. And in the end, I still wouldn't look back to see who it is, and I'll just walk away. That's me.
Would it really that you wouldn't, even if it was excessive, you wouldn't feel you could turn around and say, "Look, would you mind being a bit quieter or something?" No,
I wouldn't.
Okay, well then perhaps you'll have a similar answer to this one. You're at a dinner party. And you bite into the food that tastes terrible.
Yeah.
The hostess asks if you're enjoying the meal. What do you say? Now these are the options. It's fine, thanks. Or, I'd be honest about the food, how it tastes. Or, would you tell them it's great and secretly gag inside? Or, I'd give them a half-hearted thumbs up. And lastly, it has a very interesting taste. So how would you deal with that situation?
Right. Okay.
Would you be honest? Would you be honest?
I am honest. So I had this couple was a Jamaican. The lady was Jamaican, and the husband was from Liverpool, and I got invited for a meal of theirs. It wasn't just me; it was a couple of other friends as well. Anyway, I didn't like the food. I didn't like the food. So anyway, the next day we saw each other, you know, and she went to me. Oh, thanks, Emmy, for coming around yesterday. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed the company. How was the food? And I said, it was okay. She just lost it. She lost it, you know. She was like, okay. What you trying to say? I said, well, I just said what I needed to say. I said, it was okay. That's it, you know. And I never said so.
I mean, that's difficult, isn't it? That's difficult.
It is. It is. You've got, you know, it's difficult. So, and I would never do that again. But
we're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.